The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Cruiserweight Championship.
Hello and welcome to Universe Mode. This is ECW. I apologize for this going up a day late, but there were some complications with the family that I had to sort out. So, with that being said, we are here for ECW. It's a new set. Yes, new things, new times. Here, of course, is where we're going to start things off with our Cruiserweight Champion, Neville. Neville is going to go one-on-one in a match that was supposed to happen last week, because he's going to go one-on-one against Prince Puma for the Cruiserweight Championship. Neville winning that championship from the man who will be seeing action later on tonight, Kalisto. And now tonight he's going to go one-on-one with Prince Puma in an attempt to defend that Cruiserweight Championship. I'm looking very much forward to that match. It was a shame we didn't get to see it last week. However, I do have some interesting news that I'm unfortunately going to have to talk over Prince Puma's entrance to announce. Last week, actually, in the house shows, well, the ECW itself was cancelled last week. The house shows were not. And I will talk about that momentarily, actually. I'll let him get introduced.
And his opponent from Mexico City, Mexico,
The Miz and Undertaker actually battled in a number one contendership match for the right to become the number one contender for the ECW Television Championship at SummerSlam. Unfortunately for them, it ended in a double countout, neither man being able to get back into the ring in time. Therefore, the match ended in a double countout. However, I've decided, being the general manager of ECW, of course, that it will actually be a triple threat match between the two and Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. I want to give both guys an opportunity instead of just the one guy. Seth Rollins will be in action later as well, and I'll be talking about that more. But right now we have a Cruiserweight Championship that is to be defended to start things off here on ECW. Neville and Prince Puma. Looking forward to this matchup quite a bit. Tonight we're going to crown, well, okay. Prince Puma with a cheap shot. I was not really sure what was going on there because the break wasn't looking the cleanest, and then all of a sudden Prince Puma decides to cheap shot Neville. Anyway, yeah, we're going to determine a number one contender here tonight, and if someone will get added to that matchup against Seth Rollins, which should be interesting to say the least, as Neville counters that into a hip toss, I should say. That matchup actually up next is going to be Seth Rollins going one-on-one against Kalisto. If Kalisto can win, he will be added into that triple threat match, because making it a fatal four-way for the ECW Championship, depending on if he can get the win or not. And then we're going to have, memory serves me correct, it's going to be a rematch from a few weeks ago. Axel is irate that he did not get his opportunity at the ECW Championship despite beating Michael Bennett by countout. Bennett wants to say if he is so full of himself, if he believes he can beat Bennett once again, then why not? Do it. Try against Bennett once again. Bennett stepped up to the plate tonight. We're going to have a rematch between Michael Bennett and Axel. Of course, the ECW Championship, though, as I just said. Well, I didn't mention it, so it's not up for grabs. Our main event, however, is a tag team matchup. This matchup will determine the faction that will go on to face Michael Bennett at SummerSlam. It will either be Europe's Finest or the New World Order. That is as simple as it gets. Both factions have 3 members, so it's going to be a fatal 4-way no matter what. However, the big question, the big thing heading into it is going to be this. Simply this. Will it be Europe's Finest or the New World Order? The Europe's Finest will be represented by Wade Barrett and Sheamus, of course, as Neville is in action right now. NWO will be represented by the WWE Tag Team Champions, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash. Cesaro choosing not to be in the ring with his arch nemesis, Wade Barrett. Cesaro instead with the Mr. Money in the Bank choosing to take the night off, it seems, which should be interesting to say the least. Ooh, Neville looking for a dropkick there, gets countered by Prince Puma. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to feel about that one because, well, either way you look at it there, regarding that situation with the New World Order, even if they become number one contenders, oh, nice kick to the gut there by Neville as he takes an extra run. Takes an extra run. There we go, and he kicks him in the face. Whatever happens there, you're going to have to realize something in the way of... Oh, never mind. Standing corkscrew moonsault. Might not have much time to explain it. Seems as if this match might be coming to an end very soon. Neville going to perch his way up to the top rope. Are we going to see it? Red arrow. Down goes Prince Puma. Covered by Neville. 1, 2, 3. Neville remains Cruiserweight champion. Wow, he actually did that one very easily against Prince Puma.
Here's your winner and still the Cruiserweight Champion of the world, Neville.
Neville successfully defending his Cruiserweight Championship. Of course, his next defense will now be the night after the ECW after SummerSlam. If you want to decide who that is going to be to take him on, of course, leave it down in the comments below. Neville successfully retaining. I kind of talked over a lot of the matchup, but that seems to be the thing with opening matches. Anyway, let's move on to our next contest, Kalisto versus Seth Rollins. If Kalisto wins, he is going to get added to that triple threat match already between Seth Rollins, The Miz, and The Undertaker. Let's see if Kalisto can wind up in there. Massive opportunity here for Kalisto tonight. I mean, SummerSlam and a championship opportunity could be on Kalisto's way.
Representing the Lucha Dragons from Mexico City, weighing in at 170 pounds, Kalisto.
Can Kalisto wind up going to SummerSlam? It's a tall order. He's got to beat Seth Rollins, who will not be in any way, shape, or form an easy guy to beat, in my honest opinion. So, with that being said, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if Kalisto can pull off. It would be amazing if Kalisto could actually beat Seth Rollins, but at this... Getting hiccups. Getting hiccups. There we go. I can't even make an English sentence. But if Kalisto was to do it, it would give him a major opportunity heading into that event of walking out with that ECW Television Championship held by Seth Rollins now for so long that he has to be close. In fact, I'm going to have to do a check after this show to see whether or not Rollins is the longest reigning ECW Television Champion.
Approaching the ring from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the ECW World Television Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, as he comes towards the ring now, seems as if he is ready tonight to put on a show for this ECW faithful in Houston, Texas. Rollins making his way now towards the steps, I imagine, in a few seconds. Wow, what is wrong with my voice today? There you go, Rollins heading up the steps now. Rollins, well, he had some house show matches. He picked up wins. I don't remember who they were over. But nevertheless, Rollins has held that ECW Championship, and he's done a really good job, in my opinion. Some of the people who perhaps believe that championship was too low for them have gone down, like we saw with Sheamus and Wade Barrett back in Money in the Bank. They've gone down to that title. So, in a way, Seth Rollins has really elevated the prestigiousness of that ECW Television Championship. He's elevated it. He's made it a title that more people want to get their hands on, and that is really good for Seth Rollins, but it's also really bad. It's really good because it gives him more prestige of a prestige to hold that title, but at the same time it's quite bad because he's got more people gunning for that title. Cover by Rollins right away off that front-facing DDT, which only gets a 2 count. Kalisto is going to have to pull off a little bit of a miracle to defeat the second longest reigning world champion of all time within this universe. If he wants to try and capture that title, if he wants to even get to SummerSlam, he's going to have to pull off something big here tonight. Rollins with a quick strike there. Neville going to turn him round. He's got him brought in here. Back suplex. Rollins gets out of it. Discus forearm across the face of Kalisto there. Rollins going out onto the apron. Perhaps they're going to take flight. Bad timing. Terrible timing by Rollins there.
It'll be interesting to see who becomes the alpha male early in the contest.
Good dodge there though by Rollins. Now here come the strikes. Kalisto with a counter and a lovely kick to the leg. And here comes another kick now. Kalisto looking for a nice sunset flip. He gets it. Not going for the pin after it, however, and Rollins able to get back up to his feet here. But Kalisto can take control, perhaps. And it seems as if he's about to do that right now. Neck breaker by Kalisto.
of the premier superstars in WWE today.
Kalisto picks up Rollins now, looking for a slam. Rollins easily getting out of that one, though. Strike to the back and countered. Another neck breaker there by Kalisto. Rollins gets out of the way. Behind Kalisto now, can he capitalize? Back suplex, simple but effective. Very close to the ropes here. Rollins going to go up on the second one. Oh, went for a senton splash and he misses. Kalisto, jawbreaker. And now attacking the leg of Rollins, perhaps trying to keep him grounded so Kalisto's more lucha offense can come out on the table and perhaps use it to his advantage to put Rollins away. As we can see, that really didn't work. And now Rollins actually going to head up to the top rope here. Rollins going to look to take flight perhaps. Phoenix splash by Rollins. We've seen one match already end by a top rope maneuver. Will another one? The Phoenix splash doesn't even get a 2 count. My goodness. Kalisto showing, well, certainly showing something there by missing that. Uh-oh. He also might be showing a loss on his card in a moment. Here comes Rollins' signature buckle bomb, planting Kalisto down. And now Rollins looks in place for it. He gets the curb stomp. Down goes Kalisto. Cover by Rollins. 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins wins. Unfortunately, Kalisto's chance of going to SummerSlam and challenging for that ECW Television Championship is not to be.
Here's your winner,
Seth Rollins successfully winning there. And showing that The Miz and Undertaker are going to have to do something if they want to knock off the ECW Television Champion. He doesn't seem like he's going anywhere anytime soon. Congratulations there to Rollins on a relatively easy win against the Lucha Man. He did not do Lucha things good. Woo! Unfortunately there for Kalisto. Anyway, we're going to move on to our next match. A rematch from a few weeks ago. Curtis Axel versus Michael Bennett.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 221 pounds, Curtis Axel.
Here comes Axel towards the ring. The last time we did see him was, what, 3 weeks ago, I think, when he did actually attack Michael Bennett during their matchup. Well, I say attacked, I mean, Axel got the win by countout. But it was, it was obviously far from legitimate. I mean, 1, it was a countout victory. 2, he kicked his head into a pole. And I'm starting to question Curtis Axel's allegiance now. As a matter of fact, I'm starting to, I mean, I don't know. I know I'm a bit skeptical about this, but I don't know what Curtis Axel's allegiance lies. It could be with ECW and he just wants to set his own message or his own motto or something like that. Or maybe, and I know this could be a little bit far to go, but maybe Curtis Axel could potentially be a part of the New World Order. That I'm not 100% sure on, and that I know I also don't either want to just go spurging around the place and just say that Axel is a part of the NWO, because I don't know for sure. But I don't know, there's just something about him that screams out maybe a little bit of NWO.
From Massachusetts, the ECW World Heavyweight Champion, Mike Bennett.
Nevertheless, anyway, Michael Bennett will be heading into a fatal 4-way match at SummerSlam. However, Bennett is not 100% sure as to which faction he'll be taking on, whether it'll be Europe's Finest or the NWO. That is what we're going to find out, of course, in our main event, which is up next. But right now, Michael Bennett has Curtis Axel to worry about, and if Axel wins, I have it on good authority that if Axel wins, he will be added to the match, and then we'll add a 6th man, and there's potentiality we could have some sort of 6-man match, be it Elimination Chamber or anything along those lines. However, for that to happen, Curtis Axel's got to beat Michael Bennett fair and square. He cannot win by countout. He cannot win by disqualification this time around. Has to be a 1-2-3 or a tap out And to be fair, since Michael Bennett has been champion, that has happened once. A whole once. So best of luck with that, Curtis Axel. Suplex powerbomb right away there. By Michael Bennett. As he lifts up Curtis Axel now. Oh, super kick to the gut. Painful moves there. Michael Bennett looks like he just wants to get through this matchup, not giving Curtis Axel a moment to recover here. Looks like we're going to see a Uranagi right now, planting down the third generation superstar. Second rope. Now, oh, he went for a top rope. Forearm across the face or something like that. And now Curtis Axel. Irish whip. Off the ropes goes Bennett. Drop kick. And now grabbing his face there and just pulling him right back down to the mat. Slamming his head now into the mat. Curtis Axel.
He's in full control of this one.
Seeming irate here. Oh, good counter there. Elbow to the arm of Curtis Axel. And there's a punch now up against the ropes. Michael Bennett going to spill over the top rope, but he hangs on. Axel wanting him back in the ring, and you can see why. And he is going to get him back in the ring. He's going to get him back in the ring his own way. Curtis Axel now has hanging off the second rope there and hitting a neck breaker. Good counter, however, by Bennett. Curtis Axel looking for something. Oh, Bennett with a right to the eye. Super kick to follow up. Nicely done. Quick cover here by Bennett to try and put away Axel. He gets 1, 2, no.
With some more gas left in the tank.
Wrenching on his neck now. Good work there by Michael Bennett. Just wearing down Axel slightly.
Look at this.
And now, out of nowhere, Bennett effect! The Bennett effect planting him as he picks him up here, looking for something. Axel counters with a back body drop. And now Axel going to pick him up here. What's Axel looking for? Rolls through there with a snapmare and neck crack combination. Like father, like son. Axel with the cover here to try and put away Bennett. It's one of his first moves of the match, however, and it's only going to get a 1 count. Curtis Axel going to have to do a lot more than that if he wants to put away the ECW champion. Lovely spinester there. Curtis Axel now. There's a counter by Bennett. To strike. And went for another one. Axel countered. Neck breaker here. Yes. Wasn't sure if that was going to be the neck breaker or the turning heads. Axel. Pointed elbow there across the face of Michael Bennett. Curtis Axel. Oh, might be looking for a sidewalk slam there. Michael Bennett not going to let him hit that. Counter back though by Curtis Axel. And now Axel going to send him over the top rope and to the outside. We could be seeing a repeat of a few weeks ago. Curtis Axel picked him up here, and he might actually be looking for something on the outside. Oh my god, we are actually going to see a repeat, aren't we? We are going to see... No, not again. Curtis Axel wanting to strike twice. Big boot into the ring post. The ECW champion down and potentially out. Axel has him where he wants him now. Sidewalk slam on the outside, but he can't. Oh god, Axel's actually collapsed beside him. Well, if it ends in a double count out, Curtis Axel's not going to SummerSlam. Unfortunately, he has to win by pinfall. Bennett trying to get back up to his feet here. Axel going to get back into the ring. Bennett's going to make that 10 count rather easily. As we see right there, Curtis Axel could have really executed turning heads there. Could have had a better move in mind. Axel rolling up Bennett here. This could backfire awfully. Can he use it to win? There's 1. There's 2. There's no. Not a 3 count. Curtis Axel unable to put away Michael Bennett there. Who he now has against the ropes. Bennett though sends him over the rope. Bennett going to take a moment to taunt here. Back in the ring gets Axel. Two men squaring each other off. Forearm by Axel. Uh-oh, we're going to see it again. Here we go. Just like earlier, he hits it again. Will Axel be able to use it to get him to go to SummerSlam? There's the pin. There isn't a 2 count. Wow. What a quick kick out by Michael Bennett. Nice chop there by Bennett. Brings him in on his shoulders. Oh, there's a photo finish. Photo finish by Michael Bennett. Will that put away Axel, covering the middle of the ring? 1, 2, 3. Michael Bennett wins. Curtis Axel's dreams of getting an ECW Championship opportunity laid to rest. Bennett wins. And therefore, it will for sure be a fatal 4-way. Congratulations to Bennett there on the win. And alright, I'm getting word through that apparently the NWO have brought the next few seconds of time, so unfortunately I don't have any time to talk about Mike's Bennett victory. Let's go to the NWO then.
The following announcement has been paid for by the New World Order. Preceding announcement has been paid for by the New World Order.
Their cowardice never fails to escape me. What a shock. Why am I surprised that we're not getting a clean and fair one-on-one contest? I should say 2-on-2 even.
Approaching the ring from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I can hardly hear myself think.
Europe's finest chances of going to SummerSlam have been severely dented. The New World Order, in what I'm getting word through, was a 3-on-1 attack, meaning Cesaro was there to assist. Was, well, apparently it was done before that match even started. Apparently they did it in secret, and only they could get the word out. Wade Barrett, can't believe it. I seriously can't believe they'd stoop that low once again, but then again, it's the New World Order. They never fail to surprise me in stooping that low. Sheamus will have to go at this match alone. Neville, unfortunately, assisting Wade Barrett right now. And I think that means we're in for a fatal 4-way match involving the NWO. I love it. I love the NWO. I love what they do. Yeah, let's screw everyone out. Let's make it all about ourselves, because that's just great business. One of these days, these guys are going to just be brought down, and it's going to be a glorious day when Hall, Nash, and Cesaro are brought to a crippling end. And in a way, I kind of hope that is at SummerSlam, and I hope it is from Michael Bennett. Alone, he will stand in that fatal 4-way. I'm counting Sheamus out. I really don't want to, but I don't see Sheamus getting the job done in a handicap match. Absolutely sucks this is happening, but nevertheless, it seems as if those will be defended twice in one night. What? What am I going on about? It seems as if the NWO will be in action twice in one night. Oh, I hate these guys so much. So much. I assume Cesaro is beyond ecstatic in the back right now. Knowing that, well, he's going to get an opportunity at his beloved ECW Championship that, well, hasn't been his since WrestleMania. Simple as. He had a triple threat match in which, guess what? He was pinned. So it's lovely to see them stooping so low, and in a way I kind of wish this wasn't booked, but apparently the NWO still have some backstage authority and are able to get themselves in matches such as this one.
Sheamus is a powder keg for a temper king, and we've
Scott Hall right now, even on his own, he's doing a good job of taking out Sheamus. Sheamus with a counter there. Lifts him up and just dumps him down there. Sheamus up on the second rope here. This could backfire, and it does. He hits badly, and Hall quickly tagging out. In comes Nash now. Nash hitting the ring and a big shoulder tackle. Down goes Sheamus. Sidewalk slam incoming, and he plants it down. And oh my god. Oh god. Kevin Nash up on the second rope. Oh! He hit the elbow. He didn't get all of it, but it was enough to flip Sheamus over. Slam here. Sheamus gets out of it, pushes him away. Gotta look for any opportunity he can. Alright, sorry about that technical difficulty, but we're back here now. Continuing on. Kevin Nash going after Sheamus again. He missed that shoulder tackle. Sheamus with a headbutt. Come on, Shamo. Get something going here. Just try.
Look at this man. He's all business. And that's the way he has to be if he wants to win here tonight.
Sheamus lifting up Nash. Oh, big uppercut in response though by Nash, but Sheamus counters again. Nash spills over the top rope. Sheamus, even though the numbers game is heavily against him, is not going down without a fight.
This match is being televised around the world in 18 languages and in over 100
Sheamus
countries.
gonna hit the fallaway slam now, maybe onto Kevin Nash, and he will. Wow, he's really fighting against these number games. 2-on-1, not stopping him here, especially the big 7-footer in Kevin Nash. Irish whip. Oh, Sheamus collides into the turnbuckle. Tag made. The NWO now have him right where they want him. Irish whip off the ropes. Double elbow. Double elbows to the chest there. And now Hall with a discus forearm to take down Sheamus.
Damaged ribs like that can make it hard to breathe.
Scott Hall going to hit his fallaway slam now onto Sheamus, and he plants him down.
What a match this is going to be.
Irish whip countered by Sheamus again. Off the ropes goes Hall into a backdrop. Sheamus really trying here. Wrenching on the neck. No, just a powerful punch. And a kick to follow up. Sheamus fighting with everything he's got. Up on his shoulders here. Perhaps white noise. No. Scott Hall counters with a DDT. Uh-oh, Hall looking for his signature choke slam, planting down Sheamus with it. And here goes the similar NWO tactic that we've seen in the past. Nash to pick him up now. Running clothesline. Picking Sheamus up now. This 2-on-1 situation might be too much for Sheamus, but he's still fighting back here.
These competitors will always be looking to unleash their
Oh, there's a quick strike there that he uses to daze Sheamus momentarily. And oh! Which looks like it's going to be followed up with a jackknife. Kevin Nash, right where he wants Sheamus. Jackknife. And here we go. The tag now into Scott Hall. Just so the message is straight, it's the NWO who are going to SummerSlam. Scott Hall now brings him in. Arms out. Up on his shoulders. Up in the air. Outsider's edge. Sheamus tried. But the NWO always find a way to win. There's 2. There's 3. The NWO are going to SummerSlam.
Here are your winners, Scott Hall and Kevin Nash.
There you have it. That's SummerSlam and is confirmed. Practically a 3-on-1 handicap match. Sheamus, Scott Hall. Wow, Sheamus? Definitely not. Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, and Cesaro will challenge Michael Bennett for the ECW Championship. I wish there was a way we can combat against what they did to Wade Barrett, but the NWO with their gang mentality are probably lawyered up beyond belief and will find a way to get themselves out of that situation. So rather than just wasting money on a pointless lawsuit, it seems as if this is how the match is going to go ahead. Best of luck to Michael Bennett a week from now. I think he's going to need it. Anyway, that's going to end this episode of ECW. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, guys. And ta-ra.